Yeah,
You
yeah,
want them
yeah, yeah,
well,
yeah.
hey, do a little David, let me whisper
Because you're
in your
still no, seriously, Trilla, stop. Because stop. Because you're
ear.
thinking more on the surface of things. And so while they're sending you thoughts, you're just disregarding them. You gotta
Well,
really
it okay.
like you gotta be in
It
really
it
in
depends. It depends on what it be. Cause like I feel like I'm very in tune with
okay.
like with my intuition, right?
Okay,
And with my sense of
let's
guidance, right?
go. Let's go.
But but like you
What?
said, sometimes like you said, you do have those human moments where you like, you feel me, you get caught up in this matrix shit. You get caught up in this, you know what I'm saying? And
But
you
it's the
know,
energy. It's not even the listen. Let's X out the matrix thing for a hot second, and let's just focus on energy because this is
all right,
ultimately what we're talking about. The matrix has nothing to do with this topic right now. We're talking about energy, and so
all right,
and you're susceptible to energy. Being the person and the knowledge that you have and that you possess at this very moment. Okay, then you become you enter yourself into a world and understanding and a type of wisdom at this point that allows you to experience a realm. It takes you there. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes we open up doors that we may not know how to close.
yeah.
Okay,
I
just
feel
by
like that's why I took my time with playing with magic because
just by way
it's
of
a
meditation, just by way of conjuring, just by way of doing what your word sound power. You can do that shit with your word sound power. It just depends on what you're gifted. Okay,
yeah,
you can have multiple gifts. You can have one or two gifts, but those one or two gifts can turn into multiple gifts because you're practicing on those one or two gifts. You understand what I'm saying? So if your intuition is saying that, hey, we need to go into the spirit realm because there's something there for you. You said, you just mentioned that you stopped practicing magic. I'm not sure why, but we'll get to that. You understand what I'm saying? However, there is a calling for you to go in there, Chango.
no, for sure.
Okay?
No, I said I took my time. I'm taking my time getting into practicing it because I want to, gain those full understandings because I understand that there's trickster spirits out here. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Mhm.
Absolutely.
And I would never be practicing dark magic. It would only be light magic. I would only be creating.
Right.
I mean, it would be like prosperity spells or like we not doing no love spells. We're not
I
going
mean,
against anyone's will.
but
You know
here's
what I'm
the
saying? We're not doing none of that.
hold on one second now. Okay, hold on. Love spells are not bad.
No,
It
no,
just
no,
hold
nah. But
on.
it's
It
not my
depends.
thing.
Hold on. It depends on how you're working them. Okay. Now, if you're doing a love spell that is for someone that is infatuated, that's infatuated with someone that pays them dust. Oh yeah,
Hmm.
about to say some shit. Okay, that love spell thing has to be a mutual feeling. It has to be a mutual feeling of love. And that thing enhances the attraction, it enhances the communication, it enhances the attention, it enhances the tangibility, it enhances all the love that you still want to give one another. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So people have it twisted when it comes to love spells. Now, if you're doing love spells with people that don't love you, you're barking up the wrong fucking tree.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay?
Like.
And so you have
The
to
how to get
differentiate
an X back, and you
when
know what
you're
I'm
doing
saying?
magic. When you're doing light magic, you have to stay in the light.
Uh,
Have to stay in the light of love. And you have to allow, and this is where you create the balance between positive and negative. You have to allow your negative to be the driving force to your positive. It's just like starting a fucking
yeah,
car. It's just like starting a car. You cannot start a car with a battery with the negative and a negative. You can't start a car with a positive and a positive. It has to be the balance between the positive and the negative. And that's the driving force that allows the car to move. Am I right?
Correct.
that's
So I don't feel like, because here's the thing, I don't like dark magic. I don't like it. And I don't agree with it at all. I don't agree with the fact that they have created the idea and said, yes, light and dark exists, negative and positive exists, wrong and right exists. Fuck all of that. We've been taught wrong.
right.
Okay. And so when
I feel like
you
it's
when
only
you hurt another human being, you hurt another human being in magic. Even with the practitioner, I don't care how many spells they do, protection spells to protect themselves so it doesn't come back to them. In some way or another, they're going to fucking feel that shit, because you cannot deny the boomerang effect of the fucking universe.
Can't.
uh,
Because karma a real bitch.
Exactly.
mm,
Karma
And
is a real bitch.
okay. And so another thing is that if you're that insecure, and if you're that egotistical, and if you're that much in pain that you can cast a negative spell or a hurtful spell against another human being, you got to take a look in the self at yourself in the mirror, love, because you got some things within yourself that you got to work out. If you are if you
right,
are the if you are in the path to want to hurt another human being for financial gain, okay, for any type of respect within your community, okay? Because this is happening all around us. This is happening. You understand?
right.
This dark magic is taking a hold of our fucking community, because this new age social media bullshit has glorified it to the point where now everybody thinks it's cool and it's fun to do magic and it's fun to cast spells on people. You just got to find the right person for the right fucking price. No,
Right.
man. No, sir. You are
Nah,
That shit wicked
stuff
for
that is
real.
the
And that's
self
really how they brought
you
up and think about the shit too.
be doing. Okay. And I shouldn't be calling his name because his spirit can linger around here at any point in time. And I really wouldn't give a fuck, because I'm powerful enough to fucking cast that shit out. But that nigga Papa Joe, that nigga who that nigga
And there's
is
a
dark
lot of them.
so many fucking levels. And I'm sorry, he did not die rich. He died miserable, and he died alone and very negative and dark. And the only respect that he got from his community is that they fucking feared him.
yeah. But is that even respect though?
It's
Is
not
fear
respect,
No,
respect?
fear,
Is being feared respect?
fear. It's
no,
fear.
it's not.
It's
It's fear,
fear
nigga.
all the way
If
around.
it would you look at it if now let me ask you this, TPG. Would you look at it as respect if your son feared you?
No, I would. See, first off, fear is a low vibration, fam. Like,
Absolutely.
you
Yeah,
know how people say, do you know how
My
people say, I'm a God fearing man, I'm a God fearing woman?
mm,
That's low vibration, fam.
yeah,
Your or your God, my God is a jealous God.
mm-mm.
Jealousy, that's low
That's
vibration,
low
fam.
It's no
Why
freak.
would if why would your God be jealous?
That's a low
Right.
vibrational frequency. Absolutely. Absolutely.
But no, I would never want my bro. I would never want my
No,
son
I'm not
or
saying
anybody
he gonna
to
fear
fear
you.
me.
Nah, I'm not saying that. What I was saying was, if your son feared you, would you look at that as respect? Because in my eyes, respect is a high vibration thing because I'm looking at you up here. You know what I mean? If I fear you,
Right.
I look at you below to where I want you harmed at some point so you won't have to keep fucking with me. Like you fear me. I mean, you put the
Exactly.
fear in me.
Exactly.
So it's not like I respect you or anything. It's just like I'm s- I'm I'm scared of you type shit. All that fear, all that respect
Yeah.
shit went
Nah.
out the window was I'm afraid of you. You know what I mean? So that's what I was saying. Like you can't sit here and say, well, not saying that you said that, but yeah, respect and fear, that's not the same thing. That's different. That's different tiers of vibration right there.
I mean,
Yeah. I would never want nobody to fear me
absolutely not.
because
Absolutely not.
like y'all said, that's somebody will kill you out of fear. Or
Yeah.
somebody can be
If
praying
they
your
back up against the wall,
downfall
you never
out of
know what a
fear.
person will do.
But if somebody respects you, even if they don't like you, they still have that respect level. Like, okay, well, I may not agree with this dude, but he a solid dude. I respect that, so I'm
Hmm.
gonna just stay over here. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? As opposed to me fearing you,
But,
wanting something bad to happen to you.
but in
So
the same
yeah,
token,
uh,
I feel like, to be honest with you, I feel like we need to respect everybody's perception and everybody's level of understanding. To be honest with you, it would make the
yeah,
world a place, to be honest, because even with the serial killer, you don't know what the fuck he went through growing up. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know why the fuck he want to kill. You don't know why he chose negative and didn't create the positive. I mean, didn't create the balance with positive. You don't know why he fucking did that shit. We don't know why. We can only fucking respect it. We can't understand it. We can't judge it. It's not up to us to do that, because once we start doing that, we take on that energy that he has now, and it's transferred onto
Mm.
us. And
right,
take this burden of being angry, and now we're in a low vibrational state. For what reason? Because he killed 1,000,001 fucking people.
The last
Why?
Halloween.
You understand what I'm saying? Well, I mean, but here's the thing too. Those 1,000,001 people that he killed, that could have been those people's karma. You
yeah.
understand what I'm saying? Like you
I
can't
was just
we have this sense of empathy for humanity to a point where we become angry and now fearful of what the next step is going to be when we encounter somebody to that magnitude. You understand what I'm saying? Well, we really don't know what the fuck is really going on.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if
It's
we got those ideas, and if we don't take on that energy and be upset just by the movement and everybody jumping on a bandwagon of being upset, because being angry is a sense of fear. Being angry is a sense
right,
of fear. And it is in low
right.
state. It is. It's fucking low vibrational like a motherfucker. You
I
understand?
about to say, it's certain people like how we all have purposes out here. It's certain spirits out here right now, especially in the times that we in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said earlier, that our perception of good and bad is way different in higher realms. So there's
Yeah,
certain spirits out here that's purposely here to fuck shit up.
absolutely.
Like, you
And you
feel
gotta
me?
recognize.
Purposely
And you know
here
what?
to fuck
The
shit
perfect, I'm
up.
gonna tell you something. The perfect way to recognize them is to go to a motherfucking cemetery at night and just go meditate and just watch all the spirits around you. Just watch them. And you got to do this with no fear. You have to do this with no sense of fear, because they're not there to harm you. They're there to understand.
Yeah.
They're there to understand why you can see them, because they know that you could see them. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
At this point in time, they're coming closer because now they're curious. And then you have those demonic entities that are following through too. You understand them, but you have to decipher who's who. And the only way to do that is to face your fear when it comes to the spirit realm and stop running from these goddamn shadows. Stop running from these goddamn spirits. Stop trying to ponder where they put your spliff.
Nah, for real. Hey, but let me. Hey. His ass better start kicking in on rent or some shit now if you gonna be hiding some damn. You feel me? You better start
That's
kicking the
okay
fuck in,
too.
nigga.
But the thing
You
about it is
feel me?
that you could be very comedic with them as well. And you can, let me
That's
tell
what
you
he
something.
had.
You can talk to them on some real shit. This is not no biblical nonsense. You see the motherfucker, you see him. You let him know I see you, nigga. Get the fuck out my house because you're not welcome here. You interrupting shit. And I'm not jacking that. Get out.
Facts.
Straight up.
Hey, and quit a fun fact, y'all. A fun fact. Y'all know that cats are
Oh, yeah,
uh
I already know. I have them all around.
are
That they're all around my.
yeah, they're I think they're called Lyrens is the species that they come from,
Uh huh.
I believe.
Uh huh.
And but basically though, they run off bad spirits. So
Absolutely.
that's why you have witches, when they doing a lot of work and spells and stuff like that. That's why they have so many cats and shit like that.
I'm gonna
You
tell you,
feel me?
I don't own cats anymore, but you would think I do because they're all at my doorstep. I call this
Hmm.
one, I call this one orange and white cat Garfield, and he's a friend to my dog Bobby. They're friends. They chase after each other in the yard, and they're friends. And he comes to my door and looks for Bobby. And see, my dog, I feel like he's a spirit dog as well. I feel like he's very well highly protected by these ancestors that are in this house, that dwell in this house. And so with that being said, they have a commonality. You understand what I'm saying? And so they play
Yeah.
all the time. But here's the thing. When they're not playing, Garfield is pacing, or just not pacing. What do? They stalk. He
Hmm.
stalks. He stalks back and forth around my house to the backyard. He'll come in front of my house. He'll come and just lay on my mat. And then there's other cats back there that look like my other cat Laveau that had kittens. And
Oh yeah.
whenever I scrape my offerings from my ancestors in the corner of my backyard, they run and come eat it.
Mm.
So they're all around me. And so it's a very nice feeling of protection. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
However, you still have to walk into your home backwards. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to sprinkle a little grits out in the front of your yard just to keep those entities away. You know, sometimes
Mhm.
you have to sprinkle a little salt in front of your doorstep, just to keep that
Yeah.
negative
Like the window sills and stuff.
sills and all of that. And sometimes you have to do all of that stuff still, because no matter what, I heal. And in my healing, I have people that bring spirits to my house. The Triller
Mm.
knows. Triller knows. My
Hmm.
house is open door. Okay. It is not too
Like,
it's
Yeah, my
like
bad.
what
I'm
you
gonna tell you something.
mean?
Not too often my
Like
doors.
if you was to come to the parking lot, out of all the doors, like you will feel the energy. It would attract you to her door.
And it's open.
You ain't
Trilla
even
come
gotta
to my
be
house, just open
spiritual, none of that. But you feel that. You
my
know that.
door. Sometimes I sleep through the night with my door open. And I could say that because I got 10,000 strong that's protecting this little unit right here.
Hmm.
And so anybody
Facts.
that wants to come and play games with this here, they gonna be in for a rude awakening. So I let the community know, yes, my love, I keep my door open. And you walk in at your own risk if you're not invited.
Right. Right. Cause yeah, we ain't
So
playing none of them games.
I mean, there's people that will bring other people to my house and they can't go further than my kind of like my walkway. They won't come. And I'll be like, come on. They'll be like, nah, I'm going to stand right here. I'm like, you sure? I'm like,
Yeah.
on. They like, nah, I'm going to stand right here. I said, yeah, I know. I know who you.
You one of them motherfuckers, huh?
For sure.
Right. And so,
Nah, y'all, but
you got
yo,
you
that's
got
crazy.
all energies camped around you. There's no time. There's no time for the fuck shit. Honestly, it's no time for it. And when you pay homage to them and when you give into them and you pour into them and you give them their offerings and you love them down and you dance to them and you praise to them and you sing to them, oh Lord, they love it. They love it. It makes them so warm and all gushy inside. I kid you not. Because they once walked this earth before and they once knew how it was to live, but they decided to be deities because they've
Right.
reached a level of wisdom and understanding to what the fuck we supposed to be doing. Opening up all of these chakras. All these chakras need to
So
be
let
open.
me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. And I feel like this, listen, y'all, I don't know how long, like, cause listen, this type of talk, we could keep going on and on and on. So I don't
Hmm.
wanna hold y'all up too long. So let me just ask y'all this, and we can wrap this episode up, y'all. But I would love like a part two or whatever, y'all, because this has been great. But let
I'm
me
down.
ask y'all this: do y'all feel like, and I'm not saying, do not take this as our lives will be over anytime soon. That's not what I'm saying. But let's just say, we can foresee, what our life will be like down the road, whatever. Do you feel like this will be your last lifetime? Like, do you feel like you would have grown enough and learned enough to go on? Or do you feel like you may need to come back and, maybe work out some karma, work out some whatever, trauma, whatever?
To be
Do you feel like
honest,
you've learned enough to move on?
with you, I'm working on not coming back, my G. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Hmm.
Like I'm doing work like right now. Like we doing it's already in effect. Like you understand what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I still got shadow work to do. It's
Yeah,
so funny because we
we
delve.
all do.
Yeah, we delve in our childhood, but we don't even delve in the fucking pain that's coming along the way. You understand what I'm saying? We kind of brush that away because we're dealing with now this spirituality and we're dealing with all of this healing stuff and we're dealing with helping people and we're empaths and we're all these things. You understand what I'm saying? We're
Yeah.
not de- we're not dealing with the everyday life that we have in our personal lives that pretty much affect us and pain us, and we have to come to grips to that. You understand what I'm saying? And so, yo, I had to come to grips with that shit last night that I still had some shadow work to do. And you got to be honest with yourself. because there was
Yes.
pain there that needs to be tweaked, and it's not allowing me to create a open communicative space when it comes to me and my reflections. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
And so I had to realize,
I need to work on well.
uh, yep. But yeah,
Me as
yo,
well.
I mean, there could definitely be a part two. I have no problem with that.
So what
Yeah, because
about
I
you,
want to get
Trill? You
deeper.
feel like do you feel like you you've grown enough and learned enough, you know, or will grow and will learn enough to not have to come back and do this shit again? Cause I'm I'm not trying to come back and do this shit either.
Mm,
Honestly,
mm.
Me
I'm trying to
personally,
assist from above,
I'm
I-
just
Yeah,
but
you're
I
I'm
swoop in though.
if
yeah,
I
absolutely.
find out, yeah, if I open my eye enough to more and grow more than what I was supposed to do, yeah, I wouldn't mind not coming back here. For real, for real. I already don't like it here. Anyway, I hate it here. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, if we talking about Earthwise and shit like that, yeah, I fucking hate it here. If nigga, I could go to my fucking planet and just have my own little island and my selective people just to have with me. Oh, I'm straight. But nah,
Yeah,
just give me my grill.
Bro.
Hell, give me my indoor grill. I'll be
you
straight, bro. My own
us.
little shit. Yeah, fuck all that. I hate these people.
But
Fuck
see,
this
that's
shit.
the thing. You can you we exist on every reality, Trill. So there's multiverses. There's unlimited different versions of yourself, bro. So you could literally just, bro, and that's why they call it heaven, because you feel me? You're literally just letting your soul roam free and do whatever it is that you want to do.
Now,
Create whatever reality
now
you want to create.
as for that, I know about that. But like I said, I must have been a rich nigga in my past life because this life, I'm broke as fuck. I ain't feeling that shit.
But see, it's just like the guy that said though. When when you really chosen, bro, the one listen, Trill. When you had if we would have had that silver spoon, bro, we would not be I'm not gonna say we wouldn't be who we are now, because you'll always be who you are, but you learn
True,
more
but
life
we
lessons
wouldn't be.
going through, feel me?
Yeah, trauma.
And I'll tell you this too. You would have
Yeah,
had to listen,
basically.
listen. You would have to be a part of the 13 family bloodline in order to get a hold of that wealth. Or
Yes,
you'll become a Jay-Z or a Shaq or any of those higher people that are their puppets. And
yeah,
they're not
Nah,
happy.
I ain't with the booty hole games. I ain't with all of that. They already threw Diddy out the game.
And
Like,
so,
yeah, nigga, bam.
right. And
Mm-mm.
so it goes to show you that they can dispose of you at any time. They can feed you their money. They can feed you
exactly.
this. They can feed you all of these things until they have no use of you anymore because you are not a part of the 13 family bloodline. I don't give a fuck who
Yeah,
you are. You will not become a millionaire or a billionaire. I'm sorry, a billionaire. A billionaire if you do not adhere to those rules and regulations. You will not. So you need to exit that shit out of your mind and get ready for the spiritual warfare that's about to fucking go down when they take away the fucking food supply, when all of this shit is about to,
hmm
the fucking lights go out. When everything fucking shuts down, the stock market shuts down, everything shuts down, it's a standstill, no bank accounts, no fucking money flow, no nothing. Everything is shut down. What the fuck are you gonna rely on at that time? Money?
Weed, self nurturement, and
You're not gonna rely on money.
survival. No,
You're gonna rely on your inner self.
Hell
That's what
no.
inner self
that's what
for.
I said. Yeah, weed.
Your inner self.
Uh,
So you gotta
so,
exit the fact that this fucking monetary gain shit is all an illusion.
Mm,
It's all an illusion.
facts.
Okay?
so,
They're getting your
so,
hopes
question.
up. No, it's a fail. It's a made. They're getting your hopes up for you to fucking fail. Okay? I'm gonna
Which
tell you,
is
I'm gonna tell you something. There is nothing greater on this fucking planet and on your human body than your pineal gland.
Facts.
oh, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay?
Yeah, hold on.
Your pineal gland gives you the capability to astral travel, to have telepathy, to have telekinesis, to shapeshift. Okay? To have certain abilities, certain other abilities that we may not even know that we could unlock. I just named a few.
Facts.
We are the original X-Men in the movies that they fucking show us. And we're worried about money.
Speaking of movies, that you show us, I remember earlier you said they show us some movies like broad day in our face, like they don't
Yeah,
really pay attention and stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, the movie
And
is in your face.
you
It's
think,
it's in your face knowledge.
yeah, because that's why I stay paying attention to Marvel movies. And that may sound crazy,
And it's not
but
crazy. It's not crazy at all.
Marvel is
Nah.
on shit for real, for real.
Movies. I just told you that we are the fucking superheroes. They are
And
showing
they
us
put a
who we
lot of
are.
subliminal stuff in there too.
They are showing us who we are. Okay. You really want to explore some
And y'all
fucking
gotta think,
wait, hold on real quick. You really want to explore some fucking mystical shit? Go to New Orleans. All of that shit
mm,
exists.
They
Fucking
said it's never sunny
vampires.
there.
right.
Listen, vampires, witches, fucking shapeshifters, fairies, wolves, all sorts of shit exists there, yo. That is like the
I
motherland
did
to
say I
fucking. I'm
wanna
gonna tell
go.
you something. That is the motherland to mysticism. I kid you not. My mama Marie Laveau was there, and she made her mark. That mysticism still is alive and well and breathing today.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. If you ever watched the show on HBO, True Blood, oh my God, they show you True Blood. Just watch True Blood. They show you.
Is based out of New Orleans?
I believe, yeah. I believe True Blood is in New yeah, it's based out of New Orleans. Yeah. As a matter of fact. I never paid attention to it because I just love the storyline so much because it was just like full of mysticism and full of things that we should have known. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Things that are actually real. You understand?
But
So
see,
I
this is
really got
where
into
they
the
get
show.
all that stuff from.
Huh?
Like unicorns and leprechauns and gremlins and all that stuff. Like
Yeah, and
they're not making this stuff
gargoyles.
up.
Yes, no, it's those
Yeah.
are listen, those are creatures that exist in different realms. However, there's certain
Yeah.
portals in certain swamps, okay, and in certain bayous and in certain woodsy areas. Oh my god, they have nothing but fucking portals out there. Okay. And they
Mhm.
come through these portals. And we catch them here and there. The human eye catches them here and there. And we're like, oh shit, what the fuck is that? What the fuck did we just see? Nah, that's not what the fuck we saw. We're fucking high. Nah, that's not what's really going on. Did we really fucking see that? Yes, nigga, you saw that. And guess what? It knew where the fucking portal was again and went right back in that shit. And you never seen it again.
Yeah. I haven't really seen any creatures per se. Um, but
Y'all gotta
I feel
fucking
like I've definitely seen some unexplainable things in the sky though. Like some
Yeah,
stuff that I
for
know
sure.
just not normal,
yeah, oh
like
yeah.
for
I
sure.
have to. I have to
I
exactly.
seen an
I've seen
orange orb of light,
uh-huh. I've
like
seen
just
that.
a
I've
like
seen
I
that
don't
too.
even know how to explain that shit.
I
I've seen
seen a
But
line of green light,
mm,
like it was a
matter
line,
of fact,
but it
listen, y'all gonna think
moved.
I'm
The way
lying.
it moved, it moved like it was the game of a snake, like it was like a straight 90 angle attitude. Out at y'all know what I'm trying to say. And that bitch just like took off and disappeared type shit. And it was
I
me
was
and my
just
little cousin. We
say,
had seen the
Trill,
shit. I
bro.
couldn't even record
I've
the shit
I've
because
seen a
it was
UFO for
like
sure.
man, that shit. I know that had to be a UFO type shit. I wasn't tripping. I seen what I seen. So
No, nigga, and I know again. Now I'm sober and I'm with somebody else, and we driving, fam, on the highway, and it's not even it wasn't even moving. I don't even know how to explain the shit, bro. But it was black and the shit was big as fuck. And I'm just like, is nobody else seeing this shit? But we kind of going around like a little ramp on the highway. You feel me? So like, I don't know. Once we went around the ramp, and kind of changed directions, I couldn't see it in the sky no more. But like, yeah, I've definitely seen some other shit, man. Like for sure.
and you
and
were
this
meant
may
to see
sound
it.
crazy, but I did want to go to New Orleans to experience that. Well, not experience that,
Yeah,
but
I
to
wanna yeah,
actually
I wanna
see
go.
that.
I wanna
Yeah, I
go.
want to see that.
My mom told me a story about New Orleans and how she ran into a vampire. My mom was like really she was into mysticism as well. And she told me this
But
story.
I
I
mean,
was just like,
are
wow.
they on some shit like really trying to like? Are they eating animals or
I
are they
mean,
like dead ass? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Like
I
trying
I
to
I couldn't
spike
to
your
be
nut.
honest with you, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't I've never experienced I'm gonna tell you something. The only truth in any situation is the experience. If you ain't there for the
Right.
experience, there's no fucking truth to anything you got to say. And I was never there for any experience to say, hey, this is how it goes down. I'm only going by certain visions that I have. I'm only going by certain premonitions that I have. I'm only going by certain gut feelings and certain spiritual feelings that I have towards that place. And so
Right.
I know
I'm
for
gonna tell y'all
me,
this now, Ma.
yeah,
Let me run into that vampire. Take me with you, Bucko. Where I
I'm dead.
sign up at?
Well,
What you talking
I
about?
don't know, Trill. 'Cause,
You don't want to do that. That's
eh,
not a good look.
yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
about
that's not
that
a good
one.
look. Yeah,
That
those
vampires is not
motherfuckers,
our people. Them ain't our people.
they're not.
There's not.
No,
Hell nah.
they are not. They are empty inside, honey.
Yeah, nah.
Never.
Right.
Not
That's
welcome.
damn near
Yeah.
that's damn near demon. Damn near like I
Yeah,
mean, you
it
feel me?
is. It is. It is. It is. And they live amongst the people, apparently.
Hey, if
Yeah,
Edward
so
Cullen can do it, I can
yeah.
do it.
Honestly, to be honest with you, I would just like to have a conversation with one day. To be honest,
Yeah.
I would just want to see.
Or
I want to. I would want to understand.
any
Like
extraterrestrial.
what the big deal is.
Nah, I want to meet a vampire.
I
I just
I
Want to
feel
found
see a
like
out that
Bigfoot,
I just found out that there is some
and I
extraterrestrials
want to see a werewolf.
that look like big old black men. Were coming off of the spaceship, like 7 feet tall, yo, with locks. I'm dead ass.
oh yeah. Hell
I
yeah.
was like, oh wow. I was
Hell
like, yeah,
yeah.
with you. I'm done with this place.
Listen. When shit really go down in the end, y'all, all will be revealed to the masses of people. And we will really see what's really been going on out here.
Right.
And we will finally understand why the quote unquote black people was so hated so much. We'll finally get it. It
I'm
all makes sense
I'm
in the
gonna give you
end.
that
You feel
I
one.
me?
been knew why, nigga.
Uh, Because the
We been
melanin
running
in
this
our
shit.
skin, it's the
Yeah,
melanin. It's the melanin that they're after, honey. We got that melanin.
but not only that, we
Which is
And
where
so,
we
originally ran
go.
this shit.
huh?
I said not only
Melanin
because
is
of the
more
melanin,
powerful.
is it's because we originally ran this shit, bro.
Yes, there you go. That's
We
what. Okay,
originally
so
ran this shit, and we got
you
bamboozled.
feel
And that too. And that too.
We got bamboozled. That's what the fuck happened.
Yep.
Cause
That
where for real, I really want to know where the fuck these dirty Europeans came from. I had to watch it.
oh, that's another story.
No,
yeah.
I'm
Okay.
talking about
Yeah. That's the.
the the
The Caucasus Mountain people.
yeah, them
That's
Yeah.
them
another
salt
story.
layings.
That's another story, yo. And it's a rather
Yeah.
complicated story. It's a rather complicated story. And the funniest thing, it had nothing to do with racism at first. It had nothing to do with black and white at first. It had nothing to do with that.
Wait. Well. Okay. So can't listen. So damn.
No,
I don't know. Cause
no, no. We gotta say
I
this for
kind of want to get
this sound
into
like a
that
part.
Because
It
if
for
you
sound
the
like a
want to
part
next
talk
two.
about the
for the
story,
next
look,
time,
I'm
but
gonna just say
I don't
this. I'm
know.
gonna just say this one last thing. If you want to
That
talk
might be
about the
like too
story,
much.
hold on. If you want to talk about the story, we have to talk about the fight and the argument between Inky and Enlil. And that is what began the separation. But we can save that for another topic and for another time.
Nah, cause
See,
it is.
yeah,
Listen, that's a
this
whole episode within itself.
I know.
Cause
Already knowing.
that's yeah,
And it had nothing to do with race at that point in time because everybody was everybody.
exactly. I
I'm I mean I'm sorry,
man,
but not now.
but
Mhm.
I'll say this, Trill. They listen. We are the originators of this planet. We are the originators of everything, fam.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mhm.
technically speaking, we not even from this planet.
Mm-hmm.
So
Correct.
white people not from this planet either. You feel me? Um, they were in Kirk. They were what's the word? Concocted
Mm-hmm.
somewhere else.
Okay.
You feel me? And
Some fucking colonizers.
but see that's what I'm saying because my interpretation of it may be different. That's why I'm curious
Yeah,
to
that's
hear
totally fine.
what you feel